Well, good evening, everybody, and happy Easter from the Easter Bunny in Swindon. So I actually think that probably not being able to see your faces this time is probably the right thing to do, because I'm sure there's quite a few of you that have actually now rolling around the place laughing because you didn't quite expect to see me looking like this evening. But then that's the whole point of Bush Bingo, isn't it? Not just to do the fundraising, but also to make sure that we just have a bit of fun for the next hour. But thank you very much to everybody joining us. Lots of hellos coming up on the messages. Quite agree, Diane. It is lovely that it's been sunny, it's bright, it's light, and definitely moving in the right direction. So it's an Easter bingo. So, and as you can see behind me, hopefully you can spot somewhere your bunting. Thank you ever so much, everybody. It looks really cool. There's a couple of little buntings up there from Catherine, who's 4, and Amelia, who's 3. So that's really exciting. We have some little ones up there, but there's some fantastic colouring going on. I hope you found it very therapeutic and enjoy spotting it during the course of the evening. My ears do cause a slight problem with the ones right at the very top. I will also pop a little video out on Facebook, Instagram, and send it to you so you get to see your bunting as part of a film as well. So, all good. Thanks, Maz. Glad you like my ears. Hopefully they'll stay upright and don't slip during the course of the evening. And so I think we're all beginning to clock in, which is brilliant. We're coming from 28 locations this evening, as far north as Cumbria. So that's Joanne. So hopefully there's no snow up there and just plenty of sunshine. Down through Manchester, Bromsgrove, going as far down as Wadebridge. Hopefully John and Louise are out there somewhere. And then coming back through Somerset with Babs into Bristol, along to Southampton and other parts of Hampshire, off to Slough, hopefully. And of course, there's the resident Swindon team and lying areas around us. So Royal Wootton Bassett, Marlborough, Gloucester. And if we're very lucky, and so I could change my name to Alice, I guess, this evening rather than Amanda. Starts with the same letter, doesn't it, Babs? And if we're very lucky, we are still going international and reaching Zambia, hopefully. We'll just see whether Liz is able to connect and see. So that would be super if we could have another international evening, couldn't we? Charlotte is also playing this evening. She announced that as it was payday, she could afford to join in. Actually, I think it was more the lure of the possible chocolate prizes, as it is Easter, that maybe. So just in case you wonder who's won a game when it goes a bit quiet, that could mean it's actually Charlotte. Not that she's been very successful so far. Excellent. So, I think Barry's waving because I forgot to mention Barry. So who's not playing because, that would mean multitasking, of course. But he is still here because obviously I couldn't do it without my tech team. Now, we have had over 30 flags returned, which was brilliant. So that's amazing. That's as many people as there are playing, which is fantastic. Hey, Liz has made it from Zambia. Excellent. Dodgy internet connection. That will be your excuse, Liz, when you don't win this evening. As I obviously didn't get to book the flight out with the last prize, I could do a double flight out with 2. And John's reaching us from deepest, darkest, or in fact, probably very sunny Cornwall. Super. Right. I think I'm going to check the teacher's register. How are we doing? Good to go? Nearly. We're just going to wait a couple more minutes for other people to make sure everybody is here. So, as it was Easter, thought we might, well, I thought I might have done Easter jokes, but as I did jokes so badly last time, I thought I wouldn't embarrass myself any further. Then I realised I was dressing up as an Easter bunny, which is still an embarrassment in itself. But anyway, I'm not doing jokes. I'm doing Easter facts instead. So did you know that Easter was actually named after an Anglo-Saxon pagan goddess? It is believed that the Christians decided to do that because they were hoped that there would be a few more conversions to Christianity by doing that. And also that the Easter Bunny, the legend originated in Germany. And as one of our friends on tonight comes from Germany, I'm sure we might get a little bit of extra detail if that is the case. And in fact, it was the German settlers who moved to America who took the Easter Bunny legend over with them. Now, bearing in mind, these are only bits of news and facts that I found on the internet. So I dare say there's probably the opposite story somewhere else. Right, I'm getting there. Thumbs up, the heads nods that we're all good to go. Everybody is here. So we have numbers in an Easter bag, of course. I've got to go with the theme, haven't you? And we're going to start. So pick up your dabbers. I know some people have some brand new dabbers to play with the game. Get those eyes down and we are off for, oh, now I had better remind you, hadn't I? So we are off for one line. Okay, so that is one line of 5 numbers going across in any one. You've got 9 lines on a sheet. So any one of those for the first line in the game. Sorry, nearly forgot the important information. Right, now back to first number out. The bag is 5 and 3, 53. 4 and 5, 45. So remember, Barry is putting the numbers up for you. So I'm not sure where the delay is today, whether it's between Barry going first and then me or vice versa, but just be patient. 1 and 7, 17. But it does mean if you miss any numbers, because you get a knock at the door or the phone rings, then you can come back and catch up with your numbers. Right, nice and early, 2 fat ladies, 88. They're obviously out enjoying a stroll while it's still daylight. 4 and 1, 41. 5 and 9, 59. Clickety click, 66. I did try and learn some new lingo tonight, but whether I will remember it while I'm too busy rabbiting on. Oh, sorry. 3030. I'm sure that won't be the last awful pun this evening. Okay. On its own, the number 5. Unlucky for some, 13, 1, 3. It's a full dozen, number 12, 1, 2, 12. Bullseye, 50, 5, 0. It's the garden gate, the number 8, on its own. 8 and 7, 87. 4 and 2, 42. Oh dear, we've got us. Yeah, you're right, Dave. So we've got, I'm quite sure what happened with, there we are. We had a slight technical hiccup right at the beginning, but Charlotte's keeping Barry under control, I'm glad to say. 2 and 8, 28. But thank you, Dave, for bringing that to our attention. That must mean you're not crossing off many numbers if you've got time to type. 7 and 3, 73. 2 and 3, 23. So I have just realised the one problem with it being light, and I'm sat in my dining room with the light on, is when anybody walks past the window, they're obviously looking in at a bunny rabbit, but there we go. 7 and 1, 71. Boris's Den, number 10. Number 4. Rise and Shine, 29. 5 and 1, 51. Now, I'm thinking that there's probably a few of you out there that are just waiting for that one number before we get that first line. So all the 3s, 33. 5 and 4, 54. 1 little duck, quack, the number 2. 2, 0, 20. 4 and 3, 43. On its own, the number 6. 8 and 6, 86. Okay, we can't have that much tension on just the first line on the first game, otherwise we won't make it through the evening. There must be somebody. There we go. Timing. Who? I don't know who it is. I still can't see. Cara, congratulations. Not very far for me to bring your prize. Excellent. Right, well done. Super duper. Right, so we've done 1 line. So we're now on 2 lines. So remember, they have to be in the same block, but they can be top and middle, top and bottom, or middle and bottom. So any 2 lines in the same block. Right, okay, now I have a feeling we might rush towards the end of this one. So 7, 0, 70. 7 and 5, 75. Okay, so Joanne, all right, yeah, the live chat is up and working. Hopefully you can at least hear. I'll try and go a little bit steady so that you can at least hear. The numbers are there as a backup in case something goes wrong, but hopefully you're able to hear me come through fine. Right. Oh, Kelly's Eye, number 1. I was thinking about that today, and I mean, it could be Nelson's eye, couldn't it? Because obviously he wore an eye patch as well, but there we go. 7 and 4, 74. Okay, right. Well, fingers crossed, Joanne, that we managed to keep you online and they come through fine, because obviously you're able to type to me, which means your live chat should be working. Yeah, that's a bit technical, that one for me, I'm afraid. All the 7s, 77. Oh, and on its own, the number 7. Coming of age, 18. 6 and 1, 61. 4 and 6, 46. There we are. Thank you, Jane. There's always somebody out there to offer us some support. 3 and 1, 31. Come on then. Where's this 2-line win? 8 and 3, 83. 'Top of the shop, 90. 90. 5 and 8, 58. 8 and 4, 84. My goodness. 7 and 8, 78. This is a long first game. 6 and... Oh, I will put that one back down and not even say it. Right. Congratulations. So, Hayley, is it Hayley, Kev, Emmy, or Ava? I'm sure Hayley will tell us in a minute, but congratulations to that household. I'm doing well. That's another Swindon win, so not far to get these prizes off. So it's Kev. Okay, so well, that makes it slightly easier as Kev was one of our international players in the past. So no need to post it anywhere other than down the road. So congratulations, Kev. Good to have you back as well. Right. Okay, so now we're going for a full house. That's 15 numbers all in one block. Okay. So welcome, Jack, in Cheltenham. Not on my list of locations, so brilliant. We will add that in. That's lovely. So I'll have to, if you win, Jack, then it'll have to be Jack rather than Jean, won't it? Okay. So, right, we're going for a full house. We're probably going to rush to this. So is it going to be a third person, or is it going to be Cara coming back, or Kev finishing off? Right. Okay. So starting back, 6 and 7, 67. Well, Jack, is that if you're going to win? Is that what it is? Then I'll be able to give you your prize. 8 and 5, 85. I like the confidence. 8, 0, 80. Sorry, the problem with this bag tonight is it's a very deep one. It's harder to find the numbers. 6 and 9, 69. 3 and 2, 32. 6 and 2, 62. Cup of tea, the number 3. Quack, quack, quack. It's 22. 2 and 2. 2 little ducks. 1 and 9, 19. 3 and 4, 34. Now it's over to you. You've got to do the work because it's legs 11. So a few wolf whistles, please, because that's something that I can't do, even as a bunny. 1 and 4, 14. 5 and 5, 55. 5 and 2, 52. This board is looking amazingly full. 4 and 8, 48. 3 and 6, 36. 6 and 3, 63. 2 and 7, 27. 5 and 6, 56. I feel like this is going to be going for the record of the longest game. 3 and 5, 35. 7 and 6, 76. I'm trying to put slightly bigger gaps so people have time to type bingo. 6 and 4, 64. Key of the door, it's 21. Maybe that's going to be a lucky number for some. 1 and 5, 15. 6, 0, 60. 4 and 9, 49. Paul's did. Oh, congratulations. Now, I'm not sure whether it's Tone, Nikki or Katie on that login, but congratulations to the Howard household. I think looking at the arm waving in the corner, I think Charlotte was one away from winning. So there we are. If that was Katie that won that, you've stopped Charlotte getting the chocolate. So congratulations. My goodness, that was a very, very long game. However, I'm not letting you disappear yet. You can have your break between games 2 and 3, not between games 1 and 2. So I am going 2. Oh, and Nanny. 2. Okay, oh, it was Tone that won at this time. So and Rose, congratulations. So that's 2 full house winners there on that number. We're a bit late, but we'll let you in. That's fine. Okay, now I've got a bit of a problem getting my numbers back into the bag. So oh, okay. So thank you, Liz. It's been lovely to have you online. Sorry that your internet is causing such a delay, but lovely to have heard from you. And take care out in Zambia. That's lovely. Excuse me, everybody, while I just make a little bit of a noise getting all the numbers back into the box. In the meantime, I could give you some extra facts. So the tradition of decorating eggs. So traditionally, eggs were dyed. That's been going on for a long time. But the the tradition of decorating them actually comes from Ukraine, where they use different waxes to put the pattern on them before they colour them in. So there we are. That was a bit interesting. And also the tallest Easter egg was made in Italy in 2011 and stands just over 34 feet. Now, as far as I can see, nobody has built a bigger one than that. So 2011, that's been 9 years since that one. Well, actually 10, isn't it? Amazing. That's about the height of sort of 2 giraffes. If we want to bring it back to the animal theme. So that's quite amazing, isn't it? So, that's our Easter facts between games 1 and 2. Right, so dabbers up, eyes down. Let's start on game 2. Remember, we are playing for 1 line. I have to put a little note out to myself because I'm so busy chatting, I actually forget what we're playing for. So 1 line, first number is Kelly's eye, the number 1, straight out. Oh, followed by One Little Duck, quack, the number 2. I don't think they're all going to come out in order, so I don't think we can guess what's. Let's hope it's not 3. That'd be like a fix, wouldn't it? 4 and 2, 42. 5 and 2, 52. Whack, 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 it's 22. Might have to give the bag a bit of a shake. 3 and 4, 34. 2 and 6, 26. 8 and 4, 84. Oh, that one's alive. 2 and 3, 23. 2 and 5, 25. 3 and 1, 31. 3, 0, 30. 4 and 9, 49. 1 and 7, 17. 4 and 8, 48. 6 and 9, 69. 1 and 4, 14. 5 and 9, 59. 2, 0, 20. 6 and 3, 63. 6 and 7, 67. 5 and 4, 54. 6 and 1, 61. 1 and 9, 19. 7, 0, 70. Oh, it's all very, very quiet. I'm sure there's a lot of concentration going on. Your turn to do some wolf whistling because it's legs 11. I'm not sure whether you can pick up Barry's wolf whistles, but he's doing it for me. There we are. Clickety click, 66. 3 and 9, 39. I do want to know why, since I've put pink face paints onto my nose to give me a pink rabbit nose, I've done nothing but want to sniff. So I'm sure there's something about that. 1 and 5, 15. And it's a full dozen, the number 12. 1 to 12. On its own, the number 7. Although that one just escaped, but it's very definitely there. Bingo. Oh, there's an actual bingo from Lynn. So Lynn up in Bromsgrove, absolutely brilliant. Lynn's been playing right from the very beginning. I believe this could be Lynn's first win. So yes, so congratulations. So there we are. That's a prize winging its way up to you for Easter up in Bromsgrove. Congratulations, Lynn. Excellent. Okay, that is super. Right, so remember now, let me get my little crib sheet. We're moving on to 2 lines. 2 lines in 1 square. Okay, now that was about right. That was sort of our normal numbers. So let's hope that that we're going to have a bit of a roll now. 5 and 1, 51. 4 and 6, 46. So thanks, Grace. I think it is completely the first prize in Bromsgrove, actually. So there we are. Eventually, you didn't get any dud ones. 6 and 2, 62. And that's on the night that your mum's not playing. So there you are. I bet she wishes she was now. Bullseye, 50, 50. On its own, the number 9. 1 fat lady, number 8. Or Garden Gate, number 8. Actually sounds nicer, I think. Don't like that lonely lady out by herself. 3 and 5, 35. 60, 60. 4 and 5, 45. On its own, the number 4. Unlucky for some, 13. All the 3s, 33. Sorry, as I said, the bag is much deeper than the bowl. 7 and 9, 79. 5 and 8, 58. 8 and 1, 81. That's the fat lady out with her walking stick. 5 and 6, 56. 4 and 3, 43. 7 and 1, 71. Top of the shop, 90. 7 and 6, 76. Oh, we seem to have gone to all the big numbers now. 8 and 3, 83. 2 and 9, 29. Oh, congratulations, Joanne. All the way up in Cumbria. Now, that is a long way for that prize to go, but I think we've got 7. Oh, my goodness me. The Easter Bunny's going to be very, very busy. Right, so we've got Joanne, we've got Rose, we've got somebody in Hayley's, Kev again, in that household. Oh, Joanne's mum. Well, congratulations, Joanne's mum. And I think Lynn as well has got 2 lines. In fact, we're making Charlotte work very hard here. So I'm just going to, and John? Okay, oh, is it Glynis? Oh, nice to meet you, Glynis. That's Joanne's mum. So and different Lynn. This is confusing, isn't it? Yes, yeah, but yeah. So congratulations to we've got 1 Lynn that has won 1 line, and now we've got a different Lynn that's won 2 lines. So we've got 5 winners. Oh my goodness me! Right, dearie me. I hope the Easter Bunny's bank hasn't run out. We'll be all right for that one. Okay then. Right. So just making sure that my tech team are all kitted up, because it got very busy all of a sudden. There's this big flurry at the end of the table, so you know something's happening. So game 2, full house. Right, this could be quite traumatic, couldn't it, if we have all those 5 people all on the same number? That would be amazing. So yeah, I think Barry's looking a bit bit despairing. Oh, actually, so it's Harry instead of Rose this time. So congratulations. We do like to spread the prizes around. So eyes down then. This could be a fast finish. 8 and 6, 86. 8 and 2, 82. But remember, it's a full house, 15 numbers in one of the blocks. 8 and 5, 85. 7 and 8, 78. Key of the door, it's 21. 2 and 1, 21. All the fours, 44. 3 and 2, 32. 8, 0, 80. There's a lot of waving going on at the end of the table. Now, I would hasten to add that maybe, Charlotte, have you just won bingo? Yes. Oh, there we go. Okay, right. I could say she shouldn't play anymore now, shouldn't I? So she's won that one game. So she's very excited. She has obviously this sad childhood that I don't know that everybody can see. So, oh, yeah, the top box. I need to get her a dabber. But anyway, there we go. There we are. She's got her. I won't make her check her numbers. So congratulations, Charlotte. Just making sure nobody else hops in on that one. Oh dear, that was another awful pun. Sorry. Okay, it's only the second of the evening. Right. Okay then. So now it is. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to give myself a little bit of an itch there. There we go. Not used to this. So between game 2 and 3, just in case you're new, not quite sure, you can now hop off to the little room, or to get a drink, or to make a cup of tea, glass of wine, get some carrot sticks, or anything else, and then come back to join us for game 3. And in the meantime, once I've got all the numbers back in the box, I'll give you a couple more Easter facts. And you can continue to see, if I lean over, see if you can see your lovely bunting behind. Obviously, I need a straw tonight because of the makeup. Can't quite go as far as having a rabbit-themed glass. It's still my elephant-themed glass. So the first ever chocolate egg made in the UK was actually in 1873 by Fry's, who were based over at Bristol at the time. As we know, Fry's later amalgamated with Cadbury's and all became one excellent chocolate brand, but that's where the first chocolate egg came from in the UK. And cream-filled eggs, so not actually the cream eggs that we know now, but the very first version of an egg filled with a type of fondant cream was actually in 1923. So chocolate's been going for quite a long time, and providing the Easter that we all seem to enjoy so much. So, right, hopefully everybody's back. You've all had a little bit of a shake, a bit of a stir, and you've put your games 1 and 2 away in the recycling, and you've got game 3 ready. Congratulations, all the winners so far. If you haven't, it's definitely not too late. So back we go. I think we're ready. We're going to go for game 3 and 1 line. So I'm just going to give my bag a little bit of a rummage. Definitely going to go back to the bowl because I think it's easier for our next game. And I'll tell you about that one in a moment. Right, we're starting off with 8 and 2, 82. 5 and 8, 58. Top of the shop, 90, 90. 2 and 5, 25. 6 and 3, 63. 3 and 9, 39. 5 and 4, 54. Kelly's eye, number 1. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 1, 71. Clickety click, 66. 1 and 7, 17. So I'm sure if you were all to look out your windows now, you can see that we've actually, it's gone dark outside. I'm not sure whether that's good or bad for my neighbours walking past. At least I can't see them, even if they can see me. 5 and 9, 59. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 9, 69. 2 and 9, 29. Quack, on its own, one little duck, number 2. Bullseye, 50, 5, 0. All the 5s, 55. 2 and 6, 26. 6 and 2, 62. Your turn to wolf whistle because it's legs 11. 6 and 7, 67. 4 and 8, 48. Think the tension is mounting. There's a few of you sat there with only one number to get. 6 and 1, 61. 7 and 6, 76. 8 and 9, 89. 5 and 2, 52. 3, 0, 30. 7, 0, 70. It's definitely, I can feel the tension. It's definitely building. My whiskers are quivering. I told you my whiskers were quivering. Right, let me see. It is okay. Oh, right. So Lynn up in Bromsgrove, congratulations. Lynn's got another one line. So clearly some lucky cards made their way to Bromsgrove after all that, which is brilliant. Right, okay, we will move swiftly on to 2 lines in game 3. And we're going to start back with all the 3s, 33. 6, 0, 60. 1 and 9, 19. 8 and 6, 86. Unlucky for some, 13. 4 and 9, 49. So remember, we're going for 2 lines in the same box. They don't have to be next to each other in that box, but they do need to be in the same box. On its own, the number 6. 7 and 8, 78. Now, lots of people consider this a lucky number. 7. On its own, the number 7. Perhaps we'll just call it lucky 7. 4 and 6, 46. 2 and 7, 27. 8 and 3, 83. 2 and 4, 24. 4 and 1, 41. Now, I want to be telling you about the next game in April, but I'm afraid if I do that, I will distract you from your number crossing. So I will save that for in a moment. 8 and 4, 84. All the 7s, 77. Whack, 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 whack. That's a lot of 2s, but actually only 2 2s, 22. 2 little ducks. 3 and 7, 37. 8 and 7, 87. Key of the door, it's 21. 6 and 4, 64. I'm not getting quivering whiskers just yet. So a few more numbers and then we might get twitchy ears. We'll see. 8080. Congratulations. Could be Holly, could be Claire, because I know they're doing it together this evening. So congratulations. And I'm sure we'll get a little message to tell us in a minute. So that was 2 lines. Right, and we can move on then to Full House. Up, it's Claire. Okay, so Holly, you'll have to talk nicely to your mum to see if she'll share the chocolate. I'm sure we can persuade her to. So moving on, Full House for game 3, 7 and 9, 79. 2020. Cup of tea, number 3. Not that we've got time to make a cup of tea in this game. We're far too busy. 3 and 4, 34. Staying Alive, number 5. I believe that could be a title of a song, but I'm not going to start singing. 4 and 3, 43. 4 and 7, 47. 3 and 5, 35. 2 and 3, 23. 8 and 1, 81. That lady out walking with her, one fat lady with her walking stick. 40. Life begins at 40. 40. On its own, the number 9. Boris's Den, the number 10. We're getting close now, I think. I've got twitchy ears, twitchy whiskers. And actually, I do have a twitchy nose, but I think that's the makeup. 1 and 4, 14. Oh, and maybe not 14. Okay. Right, Joanne. Although I would actually have a look, Joanne, at your typing. But brilliant. Excellent. Congratulations. Lovely. Super, super. I think that's it. Just going to wait and see whether anybody else, it catches up with itself. In case there's anybody else, but it doesn't look at this point. And Mum again. Well, Glynis, clearly you are a lucky person. So I think Joanne should play games with you more often. So, oh, they are. Barry, just making sure that I haven't completely lost the plot and reminding me that it is game 4 next. So next bingo game. Well, April the 21st. Obviously a Wednesday night, and we're going to be celebrating Earth Day, which follows the following day on the 22nd. Now, I appreciate the evenings are getting nicer and we're able to do more. So as long as there's just a few of you, we'll run it anyway. And I will just remind you when it gets a bit closer and you can see if you fancy joining in for one more. After that, we're going to take a month's break from bingo, but I'm not letting you off that easily because my online community auction for the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation will be back in May. So I would love it if you could at least glance over the auction lots and see if there's anything you fancy. Those of you that took part last year, in fact, raised a great sum of money for David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation. So that will be May, and bingo will return for one more in June. And then there will be a little bit of a longer break. Okay, so drinks in hand, or drinks in one hand, pen in the other, eyes down, game 4. So the last one line of the evening. Well, let's see how we go. And all I'm impressed about is the fact that the banners and the pendants are all still hung up. I am waiting to see something sort of drift away in the background, but they're all firmly fixed. And it's lovely sat here looking at them because I can see it on my screen. 3030. 4 and 5, 45. 6 and 8, 68. 3 and 7, 37. Wolf whistling very early, it's legs 11. 6 and 4, 64. It's lucky 7. On its own, the number 7. Sweet 16, 1, 6. Key of the door, 21, 2 and 1. 8 and 1, 81. That fat lady with her walking stick, I think, has been out every game. 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 6, 46. All the 7s, 77. All the 5s, 55. 2 and 5, 25. 6 and 5, 65. I'm going to complete a whole line on my board if we carry on like that. All these numbers with 5s coming out. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 9, 69. Heinz Variety, 57. 8, 0, 80. 5 and 9, 59. 5 and 2, 52. 7, 0, 70. 2 and 8, 28. Top of the shop, 90, 90. 3 and 9, 39. 6 and 2, 62. Oh dear, I don't know if you heard that, but there was a bit of a technical hiccup on the old buzzer. Right, congratulations to the Howard household. Is it Tone again? Are you having a bit of a lucky evening, Tone, or is Katie going to give you a run for your money for the chocolate? We will see. Anybody else with a line? No, looks like we're good to go. Right, so we will move on to 2 lines. So Tone again. Oh no, don't share your chocolate, Tone, not with Katie. Although Katie can hear me say that, so perhaps I shouldn't say that. Right, clickety click, it's 66. So starting back now, 2 lines. Remember, they have to be in the same box. Don't have to be next to each other, must be in the same box though. 1 and 7, 17. 8 and 9, 89. I am so trustworthy of all of you. You do realise I don't make you call out your numbers or type out your numbers anyway, otherwise we'd be here all evening. 1 and 9, 19. 6 and 3, 63. Oh, you didn't get the Easter facts in between games 3 and 4. Might have to do that in a minute. Life begins at 40, 40. Coming of age, 18. I'll do a couple more numbers and then I'll share another interesting fact with you. 8 and 6, 86. 6, 0, 60. Did you know that there are 95 countries around the world that celebrate Easter? And there we go. That's not a number, by the way, because the board doesn't go up to 95, so you can't cross that one off. Right, back to the numbers. 5 and 4, 54. 4 and 8, 48. Please ignore that one, those of you that can see Barry's comment. 95 is not a number on this game. All the 3s are 33. And it's a dozen, 12. 1 and 2, 12. And so I thought, as so many countries celebrated Easter around the world, I'd have a little look to see if I could find out if some of the countries celebrated Easter differently. 2020. 2 fat ladies, hopefully not out in the dark tonight, but planning on where they're going to walk tomorrow. So 2 fat ladies, 88. And I think this one has been out every game because I think I've done it every time. Quack, quack, 22, 2 little ducks. 6 and 1, 61. And did you know that in Bermuda on Good Friday, they actually have a kite festival? So there we are. Maybe that's something you could fancy doing when we get to Good Friday. If it's windy enough, is to take a kite out. I've never been very successful with kites, I have to say. 7 and 1, 71. 3 and 4, 34. 7 and 4, 74. On its own, one little duck, whack. 1 and 4, 14. Oh, did I only quack? I think I've just been told off for not actually saying it was the number 2. But luckily, my tech team were awake. I was too busy quacking, wasn't I? Right, 2 and 9, 29. 5 and 1, 51. Perhaps looking at myself dressed up as a rabbit is just far too distracting for the evening. 3 and 8, 38. And so in Poland on Easter Monday, there seems to be a tradition, and sometimes we do have some Polish friends actually playing bingo. I'm not sure if they're there this evening. That in fact, they actually have water fights because it translates as a wet Monday. So Easter Monday is a day for a water fight, which I don't know that it's going to be warm enough for our Easter Monday to have that here. So that was in Poland. Next number, 5 and 3, 53. 7 and 5, 75. 4 and 2, 42. On its own, the number 4. I think there's a bit of tension going. My ears are having a bit of a wiggle. Ah, there we are. Look, see, I definitely can sense it. It's these extra big ears that do it. Congratulations, Cara. Win at the first game and a win on the last game. Excellent. That's brilliant. Good news. Excellent. So, right, now then, I think we're on to the full house now. I have to have my tech team nodding. See, once I start chatting, I completely lose the plot. So, and of course, my last then Easter fact, and I do have a couple of things to say at the end of the game, so don't disappear off, is obviously that, sharing it out in the household. Brilliant. That's what I like. Not quite sure who's going to win the last game, though, because there's 4 of you in your household, isn't it, to share it out amongst. The Vatican City, obviously quite a centre for Easter celebrations, obviously start theirs with something called the Way of the Cross, which is a procession that goes through the city. So that's my last Easter fact. But we're going to go back to a full house. Remember, 15 numbers all in one box. 3 and 6, 36. Unlucky for some, the number 13. Bullseye, 50. 7 and 2, 72. 3 and 2, 32. We are getting close to getting that full house because the numbers are getting harder to find in the box. 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 1, 41. 7 and 3, 73. 8 and 4, 84. 8 and 2, 82. It's a cup of tea, number 3. Definitely should have had lots of cups of tea the number of times that comes out. All the 4s, 44. 1 and 5, 15. 6 and 7, 67. 7 and 8, 78. Kelly's Eye, the number 1. 8 and 3, 83. Congratulations, Joe, down in Southampton on winning a full house at bingo. And Hayley, gosh, that's a lucky. Oh my God, here we go. well, you've made Barry's evening because he's gone overtime on the buzzer. So congratulations to Joe, to somebody in Hayley's household. I don't know if it's going to be Kev again. Tony, is it you again? Dave Tong in your household? Oh, it is Kev. Kev has wiped the board tonight, hasn't he, on that one? And Maz, congratulations on your bingo as well, just sneaking in there at the end. Fantastic. Tony, yeah, the gentlemen have done well tonight. Clearly, that's where the lucky cards went. So that's absolutely brilliant. Right. Well, thank you ever so much. As I always say, donations are completely at your choice. I mean, we'll be playing bingo whether you've donated or not. You're always very welcome to join us. But this game has raised over £100 for the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation, and the team are always so grateful for all that you do. In fact, I was speaking to the office this morning, and they pass on their thanks as always. I do want to say there is somebody out there who kindly donated anonymously on my Just Giving page on Sunday. So if you know who you are, that was last Sunday. It's a big thank you from me. I just can't send you a thank you because I don't know who you are. But thank you to those people that donated. But please don't ever feel you have to. That's absolutely fine. So as I said, I'll send you all a message for the 21st of April. If you're around, if you're not out in the garden with friends and that glass of wine or gin and tonic or cup of tea, then please join us and keep an eye open for messages about the online auction in May. But it's been wonderful having you there with your messages. Thank you for all these lovely pendants behind me at the bunting. And as I said, I'm going to get it all filmed and put it out there so you can look out for your own piece of bunting. So thank you everybody for joining. I will sit here and so I can say my goodbyes to people. And yet very much a big happy Easter from the Butler family in Swindon. It's always wonderful to have you there. So glad you enjoyed it. There is going to be no face painting for Earth Day celebrations. We'll go for something else, I think. So there we go. Oh, thank you, Neil, for mentioning the tech team. We'll give the tech team a little clap. One day you might actually get to see them, but that does involve them brushing their hair and getting out of their pajamas, and they've got ever so used to us doing it in their pajamas. So but yeah, maybe for Earth Day we'll peel them out from behind the cameras. So but yeah, happy Easter, everybody. Not too much chocolate, remember. Otherwise, we're all going out for very long walks. Stay safe wherever you are. I know lots of you are a long way away, but and some of you are much closer. So hopefully get to see you again very soon. And congratulations to all the winners. There's been some new people who haven't won yet after the number of months we've been doing it, which is brilliant news. So lovely. So smashing. That's lovely. Now, a lot of you are not leaving because my counter still says there's a lot of you still up there. It's just a bit like not wanting to be the last person to message when you're on the phone, isn't it? So there we go. Yeah. Oh, bye, Ava. Sorry you didn't win this time, but I think Dad deserved his wins and all that extra chocolate. So thanks, Maz. Anya, have a happy Easter to you and Hannah as well. Super. Take care. And I have to say there's some very, very lovely people that are actually donating as we are live on air. So you are an amazing crowd. So, and I would get very tearful if it wouldn't make my makeup run. So that's just not going to happen. So thank you ever so much. And see you all soon. We need an event in the garden, don't we? I feel like that could be a summer one where we actually get to see everybody rather than just me. Okay, right. So I'm going to say goodbye and I am going to end the stream. So and see you all in April, hopefully. Right. Bye-bye from the Easter Bunny. I'm going to hop off now.